Hello and welcome back to Transports Fever 2, the UK modded series. Thank you very much for joining me in today's video, and before I go any further, I would like to apologise for the obnoxious whistle once again, but that is going to be part of today's fixes. You see, last time I finished off a route which was extending the cargo line, the coal line, or the way to get gas or coal to some new gasworks over in, was it in Croydon or down a market, somewhere down a little bit further south. However, in doing so, a few issues arose. One was the amount of coal being transported to the various different sections or various different lines, a little bit odd, unequal. Secondly, as you can see with the train that just arrived, fuel and construction materials are now being transported, as well as coal. Now, I'm okay with the construction materials being transported, but the idea that fuel is being transported over in a place where fuel could be produced just seems a little counterproductive to me. So I'm going to look to fix that. And third is, of course, the sheer amount of road vehicles that I already have on the roads, all with this whistle. Almost had that timed perfectly. So I'm going to go ahead. Thank you very much. I'm going to go ahead and fix some of those by perhaps changing the way the conveyor system works, and if I do get a chance, I will also go and return to the stone quarries that I've made and replace them with conveyor systems so that I can get rid of a whole bunch of traction engines. That was the word I was looking for. Traction engines from that area as well. So make sure you stay tuned. I shall try to keep this video not too long, a reasonable length, but hopefully I get everything done that I want to get done, or at least most of it. Right, so first thing is first, once this has been picked up, I'm going to make a change here on the coal transfer and the line, and over here I'm going to tell it that you cannot load fuel. There we go. That is now prevented. So that should help more coal come this way and go over to Croydon. I was right. Go over to Croydon and do what needs to be done. Now, I have fixed up most of the farmland. This side still needs to be done. In fact, I may as well just take the time and do this little bit right now. But off camera, I have gone ahead and fixed all of these. I haven't added the tree detail, but I have fixed the farmland itself, or at least most of it. I have no idea why there was a gap just here, so I may as well fix that. What is this gap all about? Interesting. Can I just perhaps do that? There we go. Done. That makes that look a little bit better. So let me just go ahead and fix this bit up. And not using the parallel tool today. There is no need for it. I'm just going to do this all manually. Also, one of the reasons that I'm doing it manually is because it isn't going to be parallel to the railway, and nor is it at the same height. That is a weird one. The grammatical term for or and nor. So Because you say this or that, or not this nor that. But realistically here, I would have said I will be using the parallel tool because it is parallel and at the same height. I wouldn't say parallel or at the same height. So with that being said, if it is not parallel and not at the same height, should I not be saying it is not parallel and at the same height? Which sounds really silly, but it is literally a not and. If you're talking about logic gates, it is a not gate combined with an and gate. But if you are talking about this in terms of English language, nor is a word, so why is NAND not? These are the questions that plague my mind. If I build that across there, that is done. I'm not sure what to do with this area. I should do that, and then with this one, if I just go ahead and do this, that will do. I'm also going to move forward in time today, so we are going to extend the year. I'm not sure how far forward I would extend, but certainly I will look to extend the year. And now that that bit is complete, oh hello, do you have 108 passengers on board? No, you have 99. 99 passengers. Do you have loads of coal on board? You do. That is a reasonable amount of coal. So has the coal suddenly picked up? It seems so. Somebody left a comment saying that I should replace these with a tender engine. That may be something I do later on. But for now, what I want to do is fix this, because this is problematic. So what I'm going to do, in fact, let me just play that. I forgot the spacebar does that. And let me put the correct building in place. It's one of these, isn't it? Which building is it? That one? No. No, this is a depot. This is a depot. Well, that is a depot. That is not. Right. I need to. Oh, I could use the move it tool. Is it control? Is it alt? No. There was a move it tool, but I cannot remember how to use it. Is this a road depot? Okay. So it's definitely this. There it is. That is the one I wanted. And I do not want a junction. I want a station. And I suppose a small station will do. And if I were to put it here, it would very much serve. That would serve the station really well. Although I could technically tuck it in here. And that would look even better. Would it not? If I can manage to tuck it in. If I could do that, that would have been even greater. But I think tucking it in right here will be pretty awesome. So, what is this again? So we have station LL, L, LR, RR, R. Okay, I want that. Oh, no, do not do that. I'm about to mess everything up. Depot is not necessary. Station name, I suppose. And this is at level 2. Is that the same level as this, level 2? It is. So, the idea here is, this is not going to get rid of all of the issues, but if I were to put that there, if I were to then go ahead and build my conveyors, are you the conveyor? Where are the conveyors kept? There they are. If I were to then go ahead and build conveyors, keep it. Oh dear. Will you not? Why would you not do that? Are you not happy with that? That is what I want. But for some reason, I'm still having the issue of it not being happy with this style. Okay, is it because this is too low? Hold on. Configure this. Put this at level 3, please. Is that what the issue is? There we go. There we go. Now we are talking. It's a little bit higher than I would want, but if I just do this correctly, I will have that. Should I have that go right the way across? It kind of looks like a roller coaster, Alton Towers, or something along those lines. Doesn't mean I could change the bridge if I wanted to. So that's the conveyor bridge, which apparently allows me to do 621 miles per hour. What would happen if I attempted this for the conveyor bridge? Bridge pillar collision there. Bridge pillar collision there. That one would work. It just looks very strange though. And to be completely honest, I kind of want this lower down. How much lower can I make this? How low can you go? About there. And can I just put this back in? I think I shall just leave this one running, so that is going to dip down quite a significant amount. And then, see, somehow I managed to make it go across that, and that was not an issue. But over here, it just does not like it. Do that. Oh, there we go. A wide turn across here. This is quite a level of freight we have. I shall pause this and then subsequently break that and cause issues. But that is okay. I will then go back to these tracks and try to keep this flat now. See, now it does not. Why do you not want to do what you're supposed to do? Keep this straight. Like so. Oh, look at that. That just looks strange. Why have you done that now? Okay, I am going to have to figure out what exactly is going on here. It takes a while to place these. It's the turn. That is probably what I need. No, not at ground level, please. Keep this at... Okay, do this. Turn it here, but keep it flat. That, I would say, is a fair turn. Straighten that up to maybe about there. Can I do that? As soon as you do that, it no longer likes how that is going. This is not the kind of angle I would want. So I'm very particular, as you can see, about angles. It doesn't have to be the absolute perfect angle, but correct angles are kind of important. Yeah, build that anyway. And then this is where we will end up with some issues, but I should be able to fix this now. If I do this, bring that back, and I'll break that again. I need this to be a better angle. So maybe I'm not going to get everything done today that I want to get done, but certainly get the majority of it done. Take that straight across. That is what I wanted, although not in quite... Why have you done that? Can I do a straight line again? As soon as I do a straight line, it wants to do that, which is not what I was after in any which way, shape or form. I will fix this, and then this comes round to line up with this. Somebody also did make a comment about the little kink that I had in the railway, and yes, I see how the kink formed. I see the issues, and when I can, I will be working on fixing that. Not like that. See, again, just not quite at the right angle. Will that do? Not quite. Not quite. I think this is not at the right angle, to be perfectly honest. No, that's is probably about a degree or two out. So if I were to do that, break that, and then... Now, see, that is not the kind of link that I want. But maybe if I can get this as close as possible. It isn't perfect, but it will do. What I then need to do is change this route to manage this line and get rid of that, and instead add that. Now, if I start playing that, that should change this, the entire way all of this runs. In fact, as you can see, things are starting to move. In fact, this is just a much nicer setup, full stop. So, this will clear out, and that is what I'm waiting for. Because you will see that these just do this now. That is all they do. And look at the amount of vehicles. We have 9 vehicles that I could get rid of. Although, have a look at that. And that should work. So as soon as this is cleared, we can get rid of these vehicles, and that's 9 less obnoxious whistles. Say 9, it's 18 less. And the reason it would be 18 less would be because you would hear it here, and that is both within the range of said whistle. This bit here looks okay. I'm actually considering pausing this and using the node tool to, in fact, there's an info tool somewhere, right? That one. Oh no, the info tool doesn't actually give me the right info. I'm just going to drop this by a meter. I just want this to be a little flatter and then have the like a sharper downhill section. Or indeed, if I were to, this is all sort of at a similar-ish level. If I were to attempt to drop that, I wonder if it would let me build it. There is a this could genuinely work. So I drop that to level 2, which it does not like. Okay, let's not do that. It does not seem to like that just yet. This will do. Okay, so we have a full set of wagons for coal, a little bit of bricks and a little bit of food. That is fine. This is still full, so this is going to take a while. It's a shame there isn't anything like a 10 times speed mod. I think there is. It probably would cause havoc with my setup. So that is done. Whilst I am waiting for that to clear, let's go have a look at somewhere like this. So this one here has how many vehicles? 28. 28 vehicles. We could get rid of all 28 vehicles just by replacing them with the conveyor tracks and conveyor buildings. So place one of these here, like so, and immediately get to that station, and that would be ideal. So I'm going to go ahead and do that. I'm going to start with how am I going to do this? This is going to be, should I have it pipe up the route? I suppose I should, although if I did it the opposite way, hang on, if I did it this way, this could work. So do that. Yes, we have a little drop there, and then this will just, you can see how this is all very what's this bridge starter? Oh, maybe I should use that to get things onto bridges. Why have I not looked at that? Yes. Maybe this episode should be called Removing the Obnoxious Whistles. Climb. This is all going to be a climb. How am I going to climb this? I guess it can climb really steeply if it needs to. Which, it actually works. Yes, I know that. Okay, so here is my idea. Climb there and then break this little bit and have a second station here. That is going to be the plan. So, that's that station ground level. like that. Remove perhaps this little bit so that the station will just tuck in nicely. Remove more of that because the station wants to be really awkward. Could I make this a bigger station just because probably would look better. And this one can be a depot too. There we go. That goes like that, and then somehow all I do is I need to just connect that. Yes, because that is clearly a valid connection. Why have you done that? Oh, actually, that has given me an idea. Why don't I just tunnel? I could actually tunnel if I wanted to. If I made this slightly lower and attempted... Yes, I could tunnel and then bring it up. Oh, but if I tunnel, that's not a good thing, actually. Up we go. Let's go... Oh, not quite as sharp as that. Yes, yes. Let's do this. Try it. Build anyway. And then I'll do this and connect up like that. And what do you know? That is quite something. Now, maybe this isn't the right way of doing it, and somebody in the comments could perhaps let me know. But I am going to create a new route very quickly from here to here, and this is going to be not that colour. FRCV Alfred Stone. Is that what I call the other one? No, Berwick Stone. Berwick Stone. Alfred Stone to Berwick Stone. Berwick Stone 001. There we go. I will then go ahead and buy 50 of these. Should we say? No, let's say 20 of these. 20 of these. And send them straight on to that route. And watch this go and work, making all of the rest of this very much redundant. And this should change the speed at which the stone travels to here. Now I may neaten this up, but certainly getting rid of 28 of these. So as they leave, I guess I could say, right, you sell, you sell. In fact, I should probably take a screenshot of all of this before I replace all of it. I should probably take a screenshot of something like that and call it traction engine replacement, because that is essentially what I'm doing in this video. So this is, in a way, this is a whole new era now that we are starting, where the traction engines are starting to be phased out, conveyors are starting to be used. In fact, to be completely honest, you know what? If I just wait for these to... nothing is going here anymore. There we go. So that means I can manage all the vehicles. And I think everybody has dropped off their goods, have they? No, we still have some dropping off goods. Just need to wait for them to finish dropping off their goods, and we shall then be good to go. This is excellent. This should very much speed up. I mean, look at the process. It's going to speed up all of that going back and forth to just this little roller coaster area. 2 to go. 2 to go. Manage vehicles. Select all. And prepare for the quietness. Goodbye. And would you listen to that? Lovely. And the amount of stone that is already here is excellent. That is one full train, and there is already plenty waiting. So this is going to be fantastic, and I shall be doing the same over here in a little while. But for now, that is working. Let's go back to this area. Is this all empty? This all looks empty. Is anybody on this line carrying anything? No. The entire line is empty. Manage vehicles. No, stop that. Grab them all. Sell. And there is some further silence. So yes, we still are going to have these. These guys are still going to be making a bit of noise. I could probably create a road that should go across all of this as a bridge and come around on this side. Just saves them going all the way down, all the way around and all the way back. Now the question is this going to improve anything going to and fro? And I do think that it is. Barrett coal transfer fuel. Why is the fuel going back? Oh, don't tell me these things are bringing. Well, you are. Oh no, you're mixed goods. Are these trains bringing back fuel? They are. Why are you bringing back fuel? Use the fuel in Croydon. Surely you could use it over here, right? Yes, use the fuel over here. Okay, so I shall change that to manage line, Croydon. You cannot pick up fuel here either. Fuel is not a thing you can pick up. There we go. In the meantime, these guys are still continuing as they should. If anybody's wondering how am I getting the trains to do that, it is the shunter mod. However, I have had to switch shunter mod off, so disable it temporarily since the update broke it. So I cannot change these trains back until I replace them. But that is okay. Once the shunter mod is fixed, I shall go ahead and put it back in and start messing around with it as usual. This should clear a few things up. This is all working in fact this is working much better, exactly as I wanted it to be. So now there is a whole heap of coal waiting to go to Croydon. So this is something we could not do before. It was just not possible for us to gather this kind of coal, because it was taking way too long to transport from here all the way to here and then using these sorts of vehicles. Now, admittedly, these are much slower, but there are so many more of them, as you can see. It is a near constant supply, and as time goes on and more coal is needed, all I need to do is increase the supply on the conveyor, and it will do everything it needs to do, which I think is excellent. So that is sorted. This is very much sorted, I think. Wait a minute, is it 2021 may not be sorted, because here comes a train, and this is only so far, this only has 75. Here comes some more. Maybe, just maybe, I need to add another... Let's add another 20 and see what happens. That's one. Maybe it just needs that extra bit. I mean, it is filling the train up slowly, but not. This train is in terrible nick. I shall have to look at that. Yeah, the train is filling up, just not as quickly as I would want it to. But it is getting there. There we go. So not quite a full train. But hopefully the next train that comes in, which is already on its way, will have more luck with the amount that I now have supplying this. In fact, that is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 10, 12, 10, 11, 10, well done, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, perhaps 21, 22 together, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, 32, 33, 34, 35, and I assume 5 are just already gone. Okay, so this train is over half full. Right, yes, it is over half full. Not yet. It is now over half full. I'm waiting for the 3/4 mark. Hopefully we can get at least 3/4 out of it. But it may not. And this is where we are going to end this video. Ah, that is far from ideal. That train was only about 60% full. Where's the next train? Here comes the next train, I think. Is this... Yes, this is that's one. And then there is the other train going back. That is going to need to be reworked too. So by the time that train reaches here, actually this should work in theory. Because by the time the train reaches here, there is going to be over 90 waiting for it, which is nearly half a train. So there's going to be half a train waiting for it as it pulls into the station. Here we go, 83, 88, 93, there's half a train, 103, so 107 is what it took last time. It already has 111. This is going to work. Excellent. So that is coming up to 3/4 full now. Just a few more to go for it being 3/4. Come on. And we have just about reached 3/4 there. So that is now 3/4 full. And let's see how much more we can put on it. So 150, 153, 154 out of 187. That is reasonable. 4 empty wagons, and once again we are filling up the station. Where is the other train? The other train is not yet pulling out. So yes, this is positive. Let's go have another quick look. In fact, I'll probably need to take a thumbnail over here, since this has really improved. That is a little too close. There we go. That could sort of work. Yes, this has improved massively, and this is much more like what I would want to see. So I will go ahead and take a thumbnail there and end the video there actually. Now, there's one other thing I need to do. So let me do that. And that is, we are going forward to... Ooh, we have something available to us. 1896, 1897. We have quite a few new vehicles available. This is much better, although I'm clicking so many of these. Yes, these are all the push-pull coaches, okay. An EMU end trailer, cool. That's the third variant of all of these new coaches. More, there's a fourth variant. We'll go through all of those. 4M, a new tender engine, and that is it. So we are in 1897. Should we go up to 1898? Let's do that. And we have a ship available. Great. So we have now made our way into 1898. Let's go ahead and change the date, I guess, as well. Go back a couple of days. No, let's go forward. This is the day in 1898, but it is the same month and day that this video should come out, I hope. So there we go. That is where I shall end it. We are getting to the end of the 19th century. The 20th century awaits us, which will be more speed, which will be more trains, which will be more freight and more expansion of towns. The next thing that I shall do is... what shall I do next? I shall expand Croydon over to Batley. That is one thing that I need to do. Mail report to Shepshed. Those are the next two passenger moves that I need to make. And I also need to start looking at expanding these stations to allow pass-through traffic. So that is also on the agenda for Carnforth and Macclesfield, probably West Mersey as well. Early is probably going to be a stopping station for everybody, but that means that Early also needs to be extended to at least have 6 platforms, similar to what Berwick-upon-Tweed has. So thank you very much for watching. Please remember to click on the like button if you like this video, subscribe to the channel for more videos on Transports Fever 2, the UK modded series. Leave a comment in the comments box below letting me know what you think, any suggestions and ideas you may have. I may not respond to all of them, but I do most certainly read all of them. If you can do so, please do consider supporting me on Patreon. Link to that is in the description box below. Autosave, you have appeared at the absolute worst time. And also you have links to my social media in the description box. So that's for Instagram and also for Discord. That is all from me and the Autosave. And I shall see you next time in Transports Fever 2, the UK modded series.